Make sure you listen to my daddy's podcast right now. It's the best show in the world.
Fucking on a bitch with the fatty bun. I shoot a nigga with my daddy gun. I do all my drugs by my lonesome. But you can hit my phone if you want some. Trapping out the house like an asshole. Not nothing heavy, it's just grass though. And I got my mother making edible. Tell my old bitch I got some better hoes. I be getting high than my blood pressure. Shout out to my bitches, I'm a dug catcher. Talking like a killer, you ain't shoot shit. Ain't no Percocets, I need a big strip. I'ma make a call for some tramadol. I'ma need $5 from all of y'all. Can't tell I'm a junkie cause I dress good. Or the Molly, I'ma give your bitch the best wood.
Yeah.
I'ma put some powder on my cigarette. I don't give a fuck if you ain't feeling that. Man with the hand ain't no handicap. 50 gunshots when my shooter gets it.
Yeah, and this is episode number 16 of the Cards Face Up podcast. I am your host, Mr. Ty Hill, a.k.a. LeBron gonna take it all in Game 6. I don't care what Essence say. You know that song that you just heard was the boy Condoms. That's titled Fatty Bun. Bunch of drug talking now. Fucking with the Fatty Bun. Anyway, I want to introduce my special guests. You know, y'all not guests no more. Y'all not like guest hosts. Y'all like family. You know, so I want to introduce y'all. You know, my right hand Essence. You know, we got Rachel. We got Dante. Dante is smiling hard this morning. Y'all gotta see him on YouTube. Are you happy, buddy?
I'm higher than my blood pressure. The lyrics, man, they important.
Hey, yeah, it was important.
At first he was just had his mother in there making edibles, but then higher than the blood pressure got me there.
My man said the man with the hand ain't no handicap. I don't know if y'all know Comp, but he got like a hand, you know, the little yeah, that's my man and shit. That's my naughty hair brother, but that nigga is the truth. Anyway, look, I got y'all having a good day. I mean, like it's early morning Sunday.
Yes, good day. Productive.
Right. Okay. You know, Essence got us in here.
Productive. I can't say productive. She can say productive.
Look, Essence got us in here early.
I like early. So, get it out the way early.
See?
If I can't drink early, I feel like an alcoholic then.
Oh, damn.
you doing this one sober?
Yeah, I got to. I can't. I'm not drinking no 10 o'clock in the morning, so it's a little bit. Look at her.
I don't know if I'm used to that.
It ain't too early.
I mean, it's whatever. It's just Sunday, self-care Sundays.
Hey. How with that?
Oh, look, I got a question for y'all, right? Would y'all rather be dumb and rich or smart and poor? Who's going to answer first? Dumb and rich or smart and poor?
I've been wanting to be dumb for a long time. They have more fun.
Yes.
So you can imagine being dumb through all this? You wouldn't have a care in the world.
Yeah. Probably would have had COVID about 5 times by now.
Right. Like, I don't know what's happening. I can't kick this cold.
You at least sure had the money to get the Donald Trump treatment, whatever he did to get well so
it's only $100K. Everybody gonna have it.
I'm in between.
You in between for real?
Why you in between? Smart, why would I be poor? But yeah, I guess I'm rich.
You thought about it as you were saying it. Fuck it, I'm gonna make a choice.
I gotta be smart and poor. I mean,
man, look,
I'm smart and poor now. I know what that feel like.
Right, it's not getting me nowhere.
This is my actual life.
Right.
Yo, I'm definitely going with dumb and poor. Fuck that shit. It's a lot of dumb rich people.
Dumb and poor. So you want G negative?
We got a president.
Oh no, I fucked that up. I'm sorry. Dumb and rich.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, I fucked that all up.
I was trying to see where he was going with it. I'm like, let me see.
I was explaining some homies I know. I was explaining some homies I know. I was, but yeah, I'm definitely going with dumb and rich. Fuck it. I mean, if you got money, you could kind of be dumb. It don't really matter. I'll be tripping when like millionaires, go back to school, and I'll be like, for what? It'd be for stupid shit. It don't need like a high school diploma. For what?
We heard
You
Mayweather
like-
try to read, right?
It's whatever they
We
want.
hear that.
Nigga, I will hire a person to read to me.
Absolutely.
And once I notice that,
Yeah,
I can
I
notice the numbers. I might don't know how to say the numbers, but I can notice them bitches going down when it goes
Yeah.
from
Okay, Floyd
12 to
the
10
Mayweather.
curvy
of
one
them.
with the stick on the side.
Okay, Mayweather.
That's all I need to know is the numbers going down. Look, it was 12 numbers in this bank account last week, Paula.
No, it was
Why is
this
it only
many
11
numbers.
now?
Right,
You
right.
can't say 12. It was this many, and that was this many.
Yeah, I'm dumb and rich. You feel me? So look, listening to that song that we just heard, you feel me? He said bitch in it. You feel me? And I was laughing because y'all know that my new thing, my self-reflection, made me say I'm gonna stop using the word bitch to describe females. And I ain't no, oh, shut up, bitch, this, that, another type dude. I was never that. But, the word does come very freely with me, right? So, and I see how it make other people around me feel, and I was looking like, damn, that really upsets you that I said that. And it never, the word doesn't mean shit to me. You feel me? It's sort of like nigga and shit like that. It means nothing to me. So I've always been one, I grew up that we could use it and shit. So it's been one of those things, but my self-reflection told me, we're going to stop calling people bitches. But I have a question, like, do y'all think women kind of set the tone, like set their own tone to allow that type of talk, that type of disrespect to come from men? Or do you think that we're just oblivious and don't give a fuck and we're just out there calling them bitches? Because, like, all right, so we got a lot of homegirls, not to cut you off. So we all got homegirls, right? And Dante, you being another male, sometimes I've been in a conversation with a girl and she look at me like, bitch, my fault. Like, so it's, and that's how y'all talk to each other also.
Right.
So do y'all think y'all kind of set the tone for that?
So I feel like as people, we give words power. So if you're talking to me and say we're talking, you're like, yeah, these bitches, this and that doesn't offend me. But if you talk to me and you're like, yeah, because you stupid, okay, well, that offended me. Like, why you calling me stupid? I can be all sorts of bitches, because I can be all sorts of bitches. But I'm not dumb.
That's a good way to put it.
But when you start putting in, whatever the mood is, I could be a trifling bitch, I could be an angry bitch, I could be a whole lot of bitches. But because to me that doesn't define me as a person. But when you start saying things like dumb, stupid, idiot, like how the kids these days they call each other dummy. I hate it. I despise it. It's like a whole culture of people sitting around calling each other dumb, and then they go do dumb shit. So it's like, nigga, y'all are dumb. Like, that bothers me. But niggas and bitches don't bother me.
Yeah, that's funny that you mad at dummy though.
Yeah, I was about to say,
Right.
what is it about dummy that defines you?
Bitch, don't call me dumb.
Because it's like, okay,
Bitch,
so
don't call me dumb.
right. You dumb bitches, don't call me dumb. No, because I guess maybe because I work with kids and I see kids that really are, dumb, or some kids they have learning deficiencies. They really can't process stuff. And I feel for those kids because I feel like you can learn better habits. It's the habits you have if you read more, if you took your time. So like that bothers me. When I used to run a recreation center, the kids would just walk around calling each other dummy this, dummy that, dummy this. And I'm like, all you're doing is reiterating negative terms to yourself. So if somebody calls you, okay.
I think they kind of took the power out of that word for themselves too. You feel me? Like, and I get what you was totally trying to say. I know you didn't mean it like kids are actually dumb. You feel me? But they fit what we consider the description is of dumb and stuff like that. So, but I mean, they kind of took the power out of it. Like, I love seeing the kids like, man, I'm going dumb. Like, y'all remember the shit back in the day? Go stupid, go stupid. Like, that shit was literally what it is. So,
I hated that too.
I think that they took the power out of it. Like, bitch is out of the power for me. Nigga is out of it for a lot of people. I know some people that hear the word nigga and be like, oh, don't say that word, this, that, and another. You feel me? And I understand where they're coming from. The same way as why I'm reevaluating self with the word bitch, because sometimes you have to look around how it makes other people feel. Mm-hmm. And I grew up, one, is not giving a fuck how other people feel with certain things. You feel me? My mouth is my mouth. Like Dante said before the show, Ty gonna be cussing a lot. It's kind of what I do. So, but you do have to realize what setting and environment you in and how it makes others around you. But I don't mind a dummy. Like, what up, dummy? I be fucking with the kids. They don't really they don't take me serious because I'm old. So they just I'm like the old guy trying to sound hip and shit. What it is?
You reached the
stupid.
age limit for saying dummy, Ty.
Yeah, I think I'm over the age limit.
Yeah.
You know
What your
what?
father just call us?
Rachel, that's a good point. Rachel made a good point because she said age limit. So at some point, some of the things that we did when we were, say, 18, 21 was funny. But at 30 with like a family and kids,
Right.
it's not that funny no more. So that could be
Yeah,
it.
and it's more about like a maturity level. With the word bitch, I just feel like it's disrespectful. It holds a negative connotation. And the day that I see you calling your mother bitch is the day that I'll understand why you would call me one.
Oh,
So
wow.
yeah, give me the same respect. Give women respect, period. And I like when you were talking about the homegirl thing, there are guys who have homegirls who allow them to call them bitch, but none of my homeboys call me a bitch. It's not okay. It's disrespectful. So, and it's a maturity thing, like you said. It was a time where I didn't care. But you know, as I mature, I care. Even though something may not bother me, if it offends you, then I'm not going to do it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just a
Goes
respect
back to
thing. If
that.
you don't call your mother a bitch, don't open your lips and call me one.
I know that's right.
I could dig it. It's back to the age thing because even what Dante was just now saying, he was like looking at the kids like, "What up, stupid?" Or "What up, dummy?" You feel me? But I was thinking about that. The age ain't just a cap; it's also a start. Because my kids are, my youngest are 5 and 3, and I can't call them dummy. They don't understand that slang yet, and that could be hurting to their actual growth.
Yes.
You feel me? So I guess it's a start point and a cap of all this shit. You feel me? But I definitely feel like women set the tone for niggas, and they allow certain things, and it becomes a way of life for a certain amount of, for dudes. Like when you're in a circle of females that's calling each other bitches and stuff, you kind of fall into play. You feel me? It's like kind of expecting your white homeboy to sit there and not slip up and say nigga when y'all been listening to the same fucking rap music together for the last 10 years.
Right.
I'm going to slip up and say nigga. Like, you're going to have to respect Johnny for this second. You can correct him or whatever. But, I mean, it's kind of, the expectancies is held high for something that's not being said. But what you think, Tay?
Let's look at it two ways. So you got one, English is a ever-evolving language. That's the only way it stays alive. So they say a dead language is one that doesn't grow to fit the needs of the people that are using it. So if you add a definition to a word, so bitch means the dog thing, bitch means insult, and bitch is a familiar term or a comfortable term amongst friends. Then it really depends on how somebody's using it in context. It's just like nigga. You know what I mean? Are you using it as a slur, or are you using it as a, just two people that just familiar with one another? That's how we talk. So in that term, if you got somebody saying bitch don't call me a dummy, is bitch bitch and dummy as insults, as opposed to come on bitch, let's go. Like, what you waiting for? This type of thing.
You sounded so.
Look, I guess I'm the father trying to explain. Come on, bitch, let's walk to the store. You know what I mean? But it's meant to be as a amongst friends. Then you got the C. Dolores Tucker thing. So has music, has just the way other people talk made the word bitch be so comfortable that in order for you to tell somebody not to call you a bitch, or not to joke like that, not to use that in conversations with you, or you the one that's standing out. Like, don't call me that. Oh man, he always tripping. Yeah, I ain't mean it like that. Do you want to go through that conversation all the time? So over time, I think it builds up to let's just call everybody, if somebody call you a bitch, you don't think nothing of it, because everybody calling each other bitches. I don't know that it really, the women were the catalyst. I think it's just the way people talk were the catalyst. It just became a thing. Blame it on the gays. I think the gays did it.
You about to get this show shut down.
Right.
That was clearly thinking of Dante. Look, what the fuck? Yo, I think I remember a time, see Dolores Tucker, like you mentioned, but I remember a time, everybody wanted to be, I need a gangster bitch, I need a gangster boogie, I need all that shit, like, but then you had who you calling a bitch? UNITY.
Right.
So some women have always been on some don't call me that shit. And some has always been down with it. I mean, what's the new song? I'm a real ass bitch sucking dick. Whatever the fuck she say. I know it's just bitch.
Okay.
Just whatever.
Yeah, you are.
Whatever the fuck. Whatever the fuck they say, whatever the fuck it is, but some people accept it, some people don't. But then you look at the disrespect thing, like the dummy versus bitch, like Essence was saying. But then you look at C. Dolores Tucker. Oh, y'all, those ignorant hip hoppers, this, that, and that. And they like, bitch, who you calling ignorant? Like,
right, right.
So that word hit home for them because, ignorant was a problem. Who the fuck is you calling ignorant? Now, I'm okay with being a nigga. I'm okay with being a bitch, but you ain't about to call me no ignorant nigga or ignorant bitch. So I guess it's all preference. But again, like we said, the cap of where the cap is at on it. And when does that self-reflection come and that time of your life comes that you have to change? Or is it the people around you? You got to start reflecting on the people around you that is allowing you to stay inside this stagnant place, this immature place, this, do you need a Rachel around you that's going to kind of correct that behavior, from one of her homeboys? You know what I'm saying?
So I have a question for Rachel. Mm-hmm. So I know, and I respect 100%. You said, treat me the way you would treat your mother. Like, I get that. Do you and your homegirls have a term of endearment that you use for each other? Like,
but we actually worked on getting away from calling each other bitch. I had like an empowerment night for women at my house where we called each other beautiful, because when you use profane words, they carry negative energy anyway. When I say bitch, like, hey bitch, you look good today, I'm still saying you look good. But if I say, hey beautiful, you look good, it's just different. And I believe that, so I'm moving away from that. We move away from that and we call each other more beautiful. And a lot of times we just do what we know to do, not what we want to do. We know the curse.
Yeah.
So yeah, we just know what we do. We know it's not that we have to. We don't have to curse. We just do it because we know it.
Right.
But why did you throw empowerment to the men? So that was actually something
I want to throw the empowerment for men.
You feel me? But how many men are accepted that it is actually a fucking?
I'm bringing them in.
How's a woman going to tell me how to be a man? But how we was talking about damaged men recently, and those are damages in our life. Those things that are those generational curses and things of that sort. But how many women are actually going to sit down? Like, hey, have you ever had a woman sit you down and try to talk to you like a brother? Like, yo, look, this is it. And then how do you not become creepy? Because we also make jokes about the dude that call everybody queen. What up, queen? He about to fuck your life up.
Right.
You feel me? So it's like it's kind of one of those things. Like
I just think that whole joking about the queen thing is just negative.
But it's true a lot of times. So
it doesn't really. I think anything that's not universal kind of throws somebody off. You know what I mean? If you're around 6 of your best friends and you're saying bitch together, it's fine. But as soon as somebody walking down the street hears it, and it's like, why they angry at one another? Why they, somebody that's just not in that world just doesn't communicate like that. Same thing with king and queen. I just don't know that saying king or queen to the people at work is going.
You hit mute, brother. I'm
So what I think he was saying was anything that's not universal is not received well. So what I was thinking with that, there's a bunch of people now who are jumping on this Pan-African wave where they realize that, like, oh shit, we can be Africans but live in America, so we're gonna be that. And they kind of jumping on that movement. And they do a lot of the, queen, king, like the empowerment speech in that regard. But they do be fucking lives up though. Yeah, I can't tell y'all some stories, but
I mean it's hey yo, it's but all right, so how are we really pushing? Tay, can you hear us?
Oh, I'm sorry, I don't even know where the audio cut out.
Universal law.
Universal law? Did I say that?
Oh damn!
You know what? This memory.
Like I told you, my memory shot.
Oh, it's very shot.
So look, we was talking about the somebody kind of patching back into where he was at with it. Just as far as you was going into the universal
down the street and a group of people could be talking and it's like bitch,
right.
bitch.
Thank you. Okay, so I said if You got six people, six friends talking to each other. They're using the terms they used to. It's almost like speaking, Ebonics or Pidgin, whatever. And then somebody else comes along that's not from that world. They're not from that social group, and they hear bitch, bitch. They hear all these terms that people just throwing around as friends. They don't understand. It doesn't matter if there's two people, like a man and woman in a relationship, or two friends. It just throws people off. And anytime you have to explain something to somebody that doesn't belong, it's kind of, it doesn't fit. So it's really better to use more universal terms.
Well, the thing is, that explains Black culture in America 100%. That's what we've argued with our life. Because the way we speak, the way we move, the way we wear our hair, our style, white people never understood it. And therefore, they called us names. They didn't like it. You can't wear your hair like that. They wanted us to conform to them. And I'm actually glad that today we're actually starting to take a stand for ourselves and be ourselves. Like, if this is how my hair grows out my head, this is how it works. And it's crazy that in 2020, we're just getting laws passed that people can wear their natural hair to work. That's insane.
Crazy that we have to get a law passed for somebody to wear their natural hair to work.
Right.
That's that respectability politics stuff.
It is. I understand that is a cultural norm and things that we say and how we speak. And even if you go from New York to Cali, it's things that they say or things they wear. You know what I mean? So I definitely agree with you 100%. I think ultimately, like Ty said in the beginning, we need to get to a point where we respect people for who they are and respect people for what they do, and adjust it. Like, I have friends that I don't curse around. There are people who would hear me curse and be shocked, like, oh my God, Essence said that. And then I have friends that every other word is a curse word because that's how we communicate.
Right.
If I say, hey,
and I think
okay,
those are the chameleon. You kind of got to blend in, I guess, if it's okay with you blending in, not to reach outside of what you are, though. Because at the end of the day, if you're not a cursor, you shouldn't be inside circles and trying to be like them. You feel me? Because then you're just copying and shit like that. And I've seen the try too hard people too. I'm gonna fix my voice to talk like this just to make sure you guys understand me and I can fit within this circle.
Yes.
You shouldn't have to go that hard outside of your comfort zone. You should never be going too far outside of your comfort zone just to fit. But the self-reflection of it is very important. And I think those things change according to, but what Rachel was saying with the class, the get-together that she threw with our ladies, I think men need some of those get-togethers. We had a program that was geared towards men, you feel me? And we did it maybe about the month before COVID had all started. So I think it was like February or January. And we had a whole get-together, and a lot of men didn't show up. But the ones that did, we just built for a little while as far as men. Things that, where can men go to? Where can we talk to? Where can I check my fellow brother and tell him, like, yo, hey, it's time to grow up? Because my fellow brother is not trying to be disrespectful. He just doesn't know.
Right.
You know what I mean? So if nobody's never sitting down to tell you some shit, you can't really be mad at a person because they don't know. That's the ignorance. And keep in mind, like I said, ignorant we used to think was a bad word, but reality is just you don't know. It's lack of that area. So, and it's okay to lack inside that area, you feel me, until you're not guilty of it until somebody teach you. And then after somebody has taught you, then you make a decision for self and say, hey, does that fit for me? You feel me?
Somebody points it out to you.
Exactly. And then it starts poking you.
You're responsible for your own word.
Exactly. It starts poking you after a while because you want to kind of get better. The older you get, you start to not make people feel, and I think it goes back. It changes too. Because once I think you're in like your 60s and 70s, you on some fuck you. I'm gonna walk around with my ass out if I have to. I don't care. It's kind of like forget everybody. I lived this long, I ain't got to change now. But in your 30s, you start making those changes of, damn, am I offending anybody? I don't really want to offend nobody. It's not really what you want to do, And I've realized that now. My late teens and my early 20s, I was more aggressive with the way I moved. I didn't care what my movements made other people fit. You know what I mean? So, I think around 30, I started getting on some more things of, hey, I got to express myself more, be honest with myself, how certain things making me feel. So now at my age, I'm starting to realize hey, how is my actions making people around me feel? So I felt like bitch was one of those words, and it was actually one of those, the first thing that I told myself I would stop saying. I don't think I'm ever gonna stop saying the nigga thing, but maybe that'll be
Well, that's why it's better to be dumb and rich, because then it won't matter. You can call anybody anything, and it's all good.
That's sad.
Yeah,
Look.
it is. But let me go back to my 10,000 square foot mansion and think about if I want to stop saying bitch. Yeah.
Look. It was a survey conducted down at Azusa Pacific University, right? And it says 33% of women are guilty of going on dates just for free fucking food.
Done it before, done it.
Yeah. All right, Rachel already admitted she's done it.
Yes, definitely. Back in my young days, for sure.
I have never gone on a date for free food.
There's a damn sound effect to say she lying her ass.
Okay, yeah, gotta have one. Maybe it's a button over here I could press.
I've never met a guy and was like, "Ooh, I know, you know what? I'm hungry. I can go out with Dante and get me a meal." I've never did that. Now, if we're out at the bar and Dante want to buy me a drink, you can get me drunk all night. I ain't going home with you. I'm gonna take it, but I'm not gonna plan that this is my plan and this is what I'm going to go do.
Even if you don't, even if you don't use the term, like you want to say, no, I'm just going to use them for a meal. You definitely could look at somebody and say, I don't think nothing going to happen, but I do want some of that. I do want a cheesesteak.
I'm going to get these shrimps and steak.
Right.
And mine is actually for like a meal and drinks, because the meal is one thing, but them drinks, honey, them drinks get pricey. They rack up. So yes, I did a bunch of times. I want something to drink and I want something to eat. And he said he want to go out. Well, let me just go.
We just friends. It's okay. The friend zoned the hell out the poor man. He broke. Credit card got hot.
Because I don't
believe a man know when he friend zone. Trust and believe. Y'all know when y'all are friend zone and y'all are persistent. So y'all want to get out of the friend. Y'all persistent.
Should it have to be should my pockets get used because of it, just to find out? Because I've definitely been on a date and you realize on the date, like, yeah, I'm definitely just a homeboy.
Have y'all ever had sex with a woman before when you knew that you didn't want anything to do with it? You knew she wanted something else with you. Have you ever had sex with a woman before when you know you didn't want anything to do? So it's the same thing.
It's the same thing. It's definitely
the same thing. Okay.
Now I've had sex just to have sex. I've never ate just to eat. Now I've had sex just to have sex. It's like, damn, who gonna come over here? I know.
I'm gonna say I've done both.
But that wasn't just to have it. Then that was to please you. You had needs.
I've definitely been on. I mean, do men accept things? But we're put on a terrible place once we accept some shit.
What you mean by
I accepted? Like, do we accept things from females? Like, you know,
if you don't have a conscience, you could do whatever you want. If you got a conscience,
I accepted in my younger days. I accepted a TV from a chick, right? I knew I ain't want the girl. I knew I ain't want the girl, right? But I wanted a fucking TV, right? This is when flat screens had first got popular. I still had nothing but big bags in my house and shit. Yo, she came with the flat screen full, brother. She was a good one. And then
man had a nice rich cougar.
Right?
Friend zone ain't got your
No, once she realized I was friend zoning her, right? She started calling me talking about, look, Rent a Center said they need their TV back. And
whoa.
Oh, damn.
Oh, that was good. She did good. She did good. You thought you had to pay for a TV. You had one. They got the.
I thought it was mine.
She did good. She did real good.
Yeah, I was mad. I gave it a run around for like a month. Then I just told myself, this isn't right.
Yeah.
But
you rented her and she rented you.
Yeah, it was a whole situation. We see each other.
Tired of gigolo.
Yo, but I think women, y'all take the cake on if they say 33% of women have done it, I totally believe they didn't do their numbers correctly, because I think it's at least 65% of y'all that has took dates from dudes that y'all know y'all have no fucking interest in whatsoever. And that motherfucking steak over at Red Lobster wasn't gonna make you have more interest in them. Y'all just wanted that free what is it, surf and turf.
But some of it's TV training.
I didn't have any interest in it. With mine, I was trying to convince myself that I wanted to be interested in them, because it was always like, You know,
Yeah,
good
yeah.
guys.
That
Yeah,
fixes it.
I wanted to like them, but it still wasn't the right thing to do. But I wanted to like them, so let me go get these drinks and let's see if I like them a little bit more.
Yeah, see if something comes from it.
Couple more dinners.
Let's see what happens after the Henny kicks in.
Right, I like them a little bit more.
That's
A couple more dinners. Maybe that lip won't be so bad. Maybe him missing half his teeth won't be that bad.
Rachel said Biggie said when the Remy kicks in, your system ain't no telling. Yo, so look, right? Speaking of first dates, though, right? Well, speaking of dating, what's the budget on these first dates? Because if we know, all right, Dante, you're going into a situation right now, right? That we all now know that at least 75% of these women are out here just eating on these dates.
Yeah.
They're just coming on these dates for that.
Oh, Lord Jesus
how do you assess this situation on your first date now? Like, how much you spending? What's your budget?
Well, let's go. One more thing about the other part of it. Some of the stuff is TV education. So you watch TV. How many times does the guy go over to a girl? The girl say no, and he's like, "Well, look, just go have dinner with me one time." You know what I mean? So it's almost like, all right, I'll just give it a chance. And then Rachel go out with him, eat the lobster, the scrimp, the drink, and then she gone.
3 Henny,
right.
3 shots of Henny. Yeah.
Oh, see, she already got a program set.
Let me get a double shot.
You know what somebody else paying for? Give me a double shot.
I know that's right.
Every shot is a double shot.
Every shot is a double shot.
I don't step outside of my comfort zone, so I'm only going to do what's comfortable with me. I'm only going to eat where I want to eat. I'm only going to pay what I want to pay. So it's not really, it's almost like having them around is, you know, if it works out great, I'll tell a girl in a minute. If we just meeting for the first time, well, we can go meet here, we can go eat. Even if we don't like each other, even if we can't stand each other, we can finish our meal and then you can go to hell on. I don't say that, but you know what I mean? It's like, I'm fine with that part. It's the part of the investment to see if it's worth anything. But yeah, it's not going to be, whatever I'm comfortable eating by myself and then another half.
Around this bush.
So if I would do 40, I could do 60. Okay. I can't do
half of what you eat.
Listen, we gotta work things out. We gotta have conversations.
Let me get the full rack of rims.
Kids time the menu. I'm ordering from here. You order from here.
It's gonna listen, there's gotta be a way to work these things out in conversations. She can't be like, oh yeah, I like the steak there. I'm like, oh yeah, you do? Yeah, I wanna eat that. Let's go let's go somewhere else. It's got to be somewhere she never tried.
Food is not expensive, so you don't go anywhere where it would be steak on the menu.
Indian, let's go to an Indian restaurant. Everything is fine.
But see, hey yo, what the? Hold up, look,
$15 meals.
What's the?
It works out.
What's the limit that you ladies would set up? Is it a disrespectful limit, like first date? Because with me, I'm thinking if I was for the first date that he has to spend or somebody has.
Oh, that he has to spend.
Yeah, as far as going out. Well, all right, let's jump on that question because
how much is 3 doubles?
Who pays for the first date then?
All right,
what pays for the first date?
The person that asked to take the other person out.
I can dig it.
I got a feeling Rachel ain't don't ask
it. Buy you some shoes and then we go.
Rachel gonna let anybody walk that nigga. I ain't asking first.
I didn't.
I'm hungry, but I ain't gonna say nothing.
I don't know about
paid
that.
For second dates. I have not paid for first dates when you asked to take me.
I think first date should be something modest where you can actually get to know the person. So movies or dinner on a first date, I don't recommend it. Like because you can't really let's go do something where we can learn about the person. Now, if we just talking,
it depends on how old you is because we at a different age now trying to do that. But in my 20s, I wasn't going to no fucking coffee shop with you. I don't even think I knew what. I wasn't going to no Starbucks with you in my fucking 20s. Now in my 30s,
was more mature.
I went to Sweet Frog, coffee shop, museums. Like if there's somebody I want to get to know, I'm gonna get to know.
I'm scared of museums.
I love museums. I can't take a life and that was to use the Wi-Fi.
Oh no, coffee shops are cute.
I can't take a chick to a museum.
Cute, but I was wild baked and that's too quiet for me. That wasn't gonna work.
How do you pull a cord at a museum? Like, how do you say, oh, damn, I do want to go to the rest of this, but I gotta leave? Like at a museum, you're there for at least an hour, 2 hours. I can't. If I can't pull a cord,
that's when you start skipping rooms.
Yeah.
That's when you put an exit room.
No, I depends. Like when I was dating, if it was a guy that I like, I like him, I wanted to do something like that because I wanted to get to know him. I've taken guys on picnics before. Just because like I want to let's engage. Let's see if there's something here.
Oh wow.
Now,
Okay.
You taking guys on first dates?
Say it again.
You taking guys on first dates before?
Yeah, I've taken guys on first dates before because I want to get to know you. I ain't spending no money on you. We're gonna do some shit like a picnic or
You get 2 drumsticks and some mac and cheese and then sit down.
Okay, so, all right, I'll tell y'all, like I have a picnic basket that I own, so I love it. And I would go to like Subway and get sandwiches or something corny like that. But that's because I really want to talk and get to know you. Now, if we're just chilling, like, oh, you cute, I'm cute, let's just fuck it up. Then we go to loafers, some shit like that.
Just fuck it up, dummy.
Yeah,
they thought they were special, and they ain't know everybody got that picnic basket treatment. They really thought they were special. I like that.
Yes. So
I was just now laughing at that. I was thinking the same thing, Rachel. Like that picnic basket.
They were special.
Right.
Picnic basket shit.
Yeah. Look, I take that
picnic basket bandit.
Dust it out, keep going.
Right. Don't look at the back of it. It got the guys that went before. Oh, those Malik tag, little your John tag.
Look,
Little Red.
So how does that work? So I thought it was all right. Honestly, at my age now, because I think this show is really about growth and growing up, right? Or just age changing who you are. At this age now, if I was dating, it would definitely be some picnic shit. It would definitely be some. I don't want to spend no money really from the beginning because imagine I be tripping because I got homeboys who's on the dating scenes. They're on different dating apps and they're on different websites and they're dating different chicks all week, which you're supposed to do because that's how you date. But reality, even if I'm spending $15 on each chick, if I'm dating 10 chicks a month, that's adding up. I'm not willing to do all that shit because the first time she'd be like, "Let me get a double," I'd be like, "Yep," on her tab. I ain't doing that shit because it's adding up. You don't even know I've been on 6 dates before you. So I really, and that's one of the things I always tell people. I'll be like, yo, my single friends, I'll be like, you don't want to go to one of those dating places? What's some shit's called when you get to sit at the table?
Date?
Yeah, speed date. And that shit seems fun because I think that's the best way to try to save your money and your time because I don't want to fucking spend, like you just now said with the museum, who wants to spend 2 hours with somebody that you have already realized I don't fucking like you?
Now, me personally, I don't have a problem saying this isn't working and I'm gonna go. Like I have no problem when my time is up and this ain't going nowhere. I have no problem with that. But
I'm gonna throw the shit out your picnic basket. You say that in the middle of our date.
Kick it across Drew Hill Park.
You mean to cut the day short.
That's when you have phone conversations. So you meet the girl at work.
Right.
Hey Rachel, you cute. We should hook up. Okay, great. You exchange numbers. You talk on the phone for a day or two. You make plans for that weekend. You don't just meet somebody at Walmart, go out on a date and drop $50. Like, y'all don't talk. Like, y'all never
it depends on the size of the bubble. I don't know.
The game has changed.
The
game has changed.
I'm glad I'm out the game because I ain't got time for this.
But I got a question for the men.
All right, hold on.
Okay.
If you look at the game and ask your single friends, the game has changed. Dudes is flying chicks out now. Dudes is spending money. Dudes is spending. Yeah, they getting flued out. Dudes is spending money on chicks before they see them. The game is filled with nothing but buying coochie.
Yeah,
like it's literally, it's literally that, and they don't even care. Like like a lot of shit is videos, and I heard what you were saying as far as you kind of invest time on the phone, first things of that sort. But we all been in those situations where the phone conversation was wonderful, and you get in person and be like, you about boring as shit, or you're nothing like, or you keep making that face and shit, your eye keeps squinting and shit like that. The phone conversation was cute over the phone.
Yeah, you ain't tell me about the winky eye.
Yeah, I ain't know nothing about that. But Rachel, what's your question?
No, I want to say something. Why do we have to spend money to get to know somebody? Like, why, men, this is my thing over the years. Men it's just like the things that men complain about. Oh, I had to spend money here, but you don't have to spend money to get to know somebody. You're spending money because that's maybe all you know. Because my ideal first date could be walking through the trail, going around the lake. We could walk around the lake. My thing is dating is just like an interview process. So your application is when we talk on the phone. Then I want to interview. That's when we meet up and we talk. I don't have to bring food to the interview. Like, we're supposed to be getting to know each other.
Right.
I think it's conditioning too. I mean, a lot of times that's just what people tell you. Go out, take her somewhere nice. Impress her, do that type of thing. I'm really big on mannerisms, so I need to see how a woman moves, how she acts, how she talks, things like that. So being in that type of environment kind of, I guess even one would work. You know, if you go out to dinner or if you just go to the park as you walk and
Right.
talk and just to get to know one
Walking
another.
and
But
talking.
I need to see, you know, how a person is in mixed company and how we are one on one.
See, it takes time to get there though. Like you don't get there in
Right.
the first
You don't
couple
get
of
there
days.
on first dates. No,
Like
you
that's
don't.
when
Some
you
people
gotta
can't hide
flirt.
it, but some chicks can't hide it. I mean,
But
that
you don't
ghetto
know
come out of them fast.
Okay, yes, the ghetto can come out of chicks fast, but that's not a first date thing. Like you, the
Yeah,
first
right.
date
You have
is
to take
just
your time.
The first date should walk her through Mondawmin Mall and see how many hood
How
niggas
many
she
people
runs
she
into.
know?
oh no, because if you walk me through, I'm in West Baltimore every
If she
day.
know
I
every
know
little
who
fuck
it
boy
is.
out here, she's the
Right,
wrong
right.
one.
She done hugged like 18 felons on the from the door to the subway. She done hugged 18 felons. No. I think
Hey,
I
yo,
got to
that
go.
You
remind me of
already
like,
supposed to do a social media audit and figure that out.
Absolutely.
yo, that's like
Hey,
that
search.
reminds me of growing up,
Right.
right?
They
And you
just
know you'll
date
have,
backwards, and that's why they so upset all the time.
Yes, and then y'all be
yo,
mad
it
she
reminds me
pregnant.
of growing up, and you have the girl, and I know Dante, you've been through it. Y'all ladies probably been through it too. You have the girl that you go around her way, and you walking around the neighborhood with her.
Right,
This is like the time they want to hug and everything, like they the most busiest
right.
people. Like, damn, how many people you know around? You know, I live around
Mm-hmm.
here.
Okay, so we're not going to be
That wasn't I live
judgmental.
around
Just
here and
because
grew up
she's
around
hugging
here. Hug.
somebody don't mean nothing.
Listen,
Right.
if we're in Holland the Ridge, if we back in the day and we're in Holland the Ridge and she done hugged 4 people, I'm ready to go get in the cab and go back home. There's
That
nothing for
don't
me
have
to
nothing
do.
to do. She could have came from there, but that don't have nothing to do with where she is now.
And it don't mean that she had sex with
Yeah.
all of them, because I hung
A
out
lot
with
of
a
us
lot
came
of dudes
from
that I did not have sex with.
right.
And I done went out and drank with guys that I ain't had sex with. So
But some of it is
You knew
what
you
is a
wasn't gonna have sex with them in the beginning. See, you lied to us. You knew you
no,
wasn't gonna, and you let them take you out for drink.
who said they
uh-huh.
paid? I could have paid. I always had my own. Thank you.
So
But
Yeah,
you
she
my
know,
got a whole
question
bunch
is,
of
it
subway
always like
cards.
should have is the sex like you should because I see guys posting. I saw one yesterday where the guy posted and he said the woman said that she wasn't gonna have sex with the man, so he made her pay for her own food. Like is sex a necessity in order for a man to
If I see that a lot. We was actually on I was talking to a homeboy and he was talking about a situation, something that he read and whatever, right? And we spent maybe about an hour arguing, and it was like he took the girl on a trip. The dude took the girl on a trip, right?
a trip.
And when she got there, like the second he tried to, crack for the sex, like the first 2 days, and then the third day, she said something like she's not really interested in that way in him. So he like, oh, I put her out the room, and I canceled her flight ticket. She's
Oh
responsible
wow.
for all that now. And I was like, yo, that's
weird.
corny. That's prostitution because first of all, before you take a chick on a trip, if sex is your thing, your goal, you should know that you can hit before y'all get there.
Exactly.
You feel
should
me?
tell
And
her,
I
too.
would have probably hit before I got there if that was
Right, to
my
make sure it was
goal
worth it.
because
when I got
it
there.
might not even be
Is the
good. I don't want to
is
be
the
stuck on a trip
unspoken
for 6
agreement we're
days
getting
with you.
flued out?
I don't want to be stuck on a trip with you for 6 days in this green shit in your panties. Like
Ew.
it's things that you could have tried.
Damn, Ty, how many days
I
did
don't
you?
know. It could be anything. These are the things that I'm gonna do before I want to know before we go on before I pay for a vacation. It's not gonna be me trying at that vacation. Now, when we're talking about going on dates and things like dinner, like that, sex isn't gonna decide whether I'm gonna pay for this this meal. I decided before I came.
Where
If I
y'all eating
accepted
at?
this or I called you to come out, I'm good. I'm good. I've already took this as this is what I'm going to spend on this.
Mhm.
And it's
Right.
already out of my pocket. You feel me? It's like your paycheck. When you get your paycheck, you know how much you're going to save. You know how much you're going to spend, what you're going to blow. And I know some people don't have a I blow this money, but I got a I blow account.
Mhm.
Like, this is blow money. Like, not actually blow money, but
Right, you spend the money to get blown. I got you.
Oh,
nah,
wow.
but I was thinking drugs blow.
Right.
But, like, when it comes to dating, I can't see myself putting nobody out for sex. Or because they not even in the middle of the date. If we at the middle of the date and they say that they're not interested, I can't see myself putting them out for it. Fuck it. Let's just finish the date. Let's have a good time. Fuck it. Let's try to. You got any homegirls? Hook me up with a friend. I got some homeboys. I'm gonna hook you up with a friend.
Oh,
Like we
no.
can make a friendship here. So
Wait a
Still,
minute.
women have to say that though.
Women shouldn't be exactly. So women shouldn't be showing up and using men for drinks and food. But we need to know that you're gonna have sex with me before the date is over, or call your homegirls, call somebody else and put me on with them. Is that what it is?
Uh-oh.
you should never.
Yeah.
So you making it about
Somebody
sex.
got to contribute.
But we're talking about.
That's what it is. Is that what it is?
No, we're talking about if.
I know you got a fast friend.
Somebody gonna pay for this meal. You better pay
Somebody,
his mom.
somebody gonna get it. No, but
Somebody
I was more on what I was saying as far as us not being compatible. So if I said if I'm on a date with you and I realize this isn't working for us, hey, you got friends, shit like that. Like now, if we're talking about straight sex, I don't go in relationships like that. I'm not dating on. First of all, I'm a germaphobe, so I don't trust most females when it comes to shit like that.
Yeah, so I can imagine that green stuff could throw you off then.
Yeah, throw me off, have me. Yeah, that'll have me in a whole terrible place. But I don't think that, when I see a girl or when I date a girl, and it might be the dating is wrong. I'm not thinking. The first thing I'm not thinking is, oh, I wonder how wet it is. Oh, I wonder how good the sex is. I'm not thinking of that. I'm thinking compatibility. I'm thinking,
right.
Can I have a good time with her? I'm like, can we?
Can we get along? Right. That's the most important thing.
So in the relationship, it's never going. I'm not going to be there. I'm not going to be at a dinner table with you or out on a date with you and thinking, oh yeah, this is definitely going down, and I'm not going to get no ass tonight. Like that's not my thought. My thought is going to be.
You the type of guy that can get girls. So I'm sure there's no shortage of attention. If you wanted some attention,
but I'm the broke guy too, and y'all like money.
No, whatever. But you think it from a perspective of a man that don't have it like that. So if Ty single,
talk about me.
Oh, okay, we'll talk about Dante. If single Ty was like, I want to get some ass tonight, you can call somebody to get some ass tonight. Now, single some other guy, I'm not saying Dante. Single some other guy, guys have to really leverage themselves because they're like, I don't have girls, I don't get the attention, I don't have that type of attraction. I'm gonna have to spend some money and level up to get this girl. So they spend that money, they try to go get the easy way to get the girl, and it don't work, and they feel sad, like, damn, I ain't gonna get no ass, but I just spent my last $50. What am I gonna do? It's
I did think that.
Now. But it's crazy.
Why they got their back page?
So what creates your space for having options or having access to? So like you label me as having access to, but what has created that space? I don't think it's looks, and it's damn sure not bank account.
Well, you keep friends too. You keep friends.
It's power. I believe it always goes back to power.
And well, I think it comes back. I think it has to do with look. So like Ty, you all girls love the beard thing, right? So it's like, damn, girl, he got a beard. I give him some. Like that shit.
Oh my.
So it's like,
I can't.
Is that easy?
Yeah, I'm like, shit. I can. That's the most I can manage. I don't know how to pull it out.
Okay, I'm just talking sex. I'm not talking relationship and marriage and all that other shit.
Need a flavor saver.
Let's drop that. Let's drop that. You feel me? 90%. Well, not 90%, but them same girls that like the beards also like dudes with hairlines. I don't have one. So it's always going to.
They can't tell it different.
But it's always going to be a negative and a positive. With those things, and I think that's where men probably got to shape up at. The shape up is coming into what are you bringing to a table besides the things that are going to diminish. Like
that's for a relationship. If you just dating, you just want some ass, you gonna like for a relationship. Yes, you say, what do I bring? I'm a faithful man, and I got good head on my shoulders. This, that, and the third. I'm responsible. But if we just talking sex, if you're like, damn, I'm gonna get some ass tonight, guys really be thinking that. Like, I just need to get some tonight. I'm gonna take her out to wherever I can afford. Hazelwood Inn is a fan favorite right now.
Oh wow.
That's
we
where
can
they
sing
go.
karaoke and fuck.
But you know what? At the same time, we all know where we can go get something if we want it. And so it's really like, are you going for somebody new? You going for somebody maybe better in your eyes, or you going for somebody more attractive? Like there's you can fill the void going to different places or meeting different girls or people that you know that you can just call them up and say, what's up. But at the end of the day, I think it still comes down to what your goal is. So if your goal is to get to know a real person, to get to know a real woman and to communicate, it's not the same thing as, damn, I don't think I'm getting none. Because hopefully, if you go to the old school, you hope that that's not where y'all are. Hopefully you are getting a better connection than just we just gonna hit.
Well, I think with dating right now, you would have to be at a point of I've done that. I mean, I've been there, done that type place. That's probably where I would end up if I was dating right now. And it's I've been there and done that. So the things that you can entice others with is really not going to entice me. You know, I'm not going to go to a date and think about sex as the first thing.
Right.
Now, I'm more of thinking of, if it is going to be sex, I want it to be TV sex. I want it to be, we're sitting at the table. It's so much fun. We're enjoying each other so much.
Yeah.
She looks at me and say, you want to get out of here? And I'm like, yes, let's get out of here. And we go have hot fucking passionate type sex, some shit. You feel me? But it's not, I'm not coming.
You don't want to just be the, it's just, you just happen to be the guy. It was going to be somebody. So it just happened to be you.
We all have been through that phase, or majority probably been through that phase. If you had fun in your earlier life, that you roll over and you tired of people being there. Like, you don't just want a spot to fill a bed. You want an actual companion. You want an actual relationship. You know, and it's the things of, I used to laugh at females with the rules, the 30-day rule or the 90-day rule, all of that shit. I'm like,
you've been watching Girlfriends too much.
No, that's always, you know, I'm on season 3 just to let everybody know. But that's always, you know, you used to hear that, the rule shit. And it's like, look, if I want to fuck you that bad, I'm going to wait your little 60 days, 90 days. I'm going to be a good person and I'm going to fucking still leave. Like, it was the worst thing. Just let things happen. Let them be what they are. If you feel as though I'm coming in with just that thought of fucking, you should not, I'm the wrong one for you. Anybody that you feel is just wanting to fuck, why would you want that? Unless you just want to fuck. But I don't even want you if you just want to fuck. I don't even want to be with you if you just want to fuck. Now, if we get together and we realize, we like each other, but we're not trying to be that far, and then we decide, hey, let's have a sexual, casual relationship, that's different. But coming in straight from the jump saying that that's just what I want to do or you want to do, I'm turned off. And I got to that age in my 20s. I got to that point in my life in my 20s, like, I don't just want a chick. Like, yo, how many times we all had the sexual frustration. And that's just like a bubble that builds up and then pops. You feel me? And the popping is going to be the ejaculation, the whatever, you know, whatever you do, climax, all of that stuff. And then you look over at that person like, fuck. Why?
Damn, I want to leave. What's my excuse, right?
You know.
I got to work 3 o'clock in the morning.
At 3 I got to let the jug out. Like, I don't even got the jug. Like,
I left my watch home. Damn it.
At this age, I think man, I'm not coming in with no thought of you gonna leave. And I know, Rachel, we done went around the merry-go-bush with your question and shit, but
the merry-go-what?
It's not merry-go-bush. What is it? The merry-go-round?
He said the marigold bush, the bush with the marigold flowers on it. You know what he's talking about.
She done fixed him up. Okay, that's what it is.
I mean, I got you. Don't worry about it.
I appreciate you. I appreciate you, because this motherfucker. So I'm definitely not. Do y'all what y'all think about first dates? So, like, on Rachel's question, have y'all ever went in on a date that y'all just wanted, you know, sex? Like, the sex was just like all that was on. Like, look,
take the decade.
If it was somebody that I just want to have sex with, I would invite him over.
I'm about to say, I'm not dating you if I just want to have sex with you, because I only want you for the sex.
So
more.
They even got about a steak and the drinks.
All I want you for is for the sex. I'm not looking for any. That is what I need. It's not like I need anything else.
So here's the thing. Me and my best friend, we used to have we called them typical Friday nights. And we would just have people over, like, hey, come over. We got drinks. We got some snacks.
It's 4 bedrooms upstairs. Take a key. Right, yeah.
It was just
take a key.
It was just a typical Friday night.
I respect women so much more than dudes, because dudes perpetrate. And dudes, I'm sorry, I got to throw y'all under the bus, but y'all front so much. It's so many women. I used to tell dudes, like, yo, she fuck. Just say you want to fuck. Be honest. Like, yo, dudes will go around though.
I'm glad you said that.
Trying to put it is. And if that's what you want, be 100%.
But then you don't expect that. I didn't.
It's more women who, if you come forward to them and say you just want to fuck, that they may not just want. They would be more offended. For a woman, we need, like, most times we got to make it known that that's what we want, because oftentimes a woman is going to feel like most times she's going to want more, or she's going to feel like you just want to fuck. There has to be something that we know for a fact. I just want to have sex with you, and that's it. Yeah. So I can understand. I mean, it's not, men are losing. That's why men are losing, though, because it's like you're not being upfront. But then I can understand why a man wouldn't be upfront, because then you're gonna lose out altogether if you leave you alone. Like you
I've
already
heard,
got it.
I've heard a lot of girls angry. If that's all he wanted, he should have just said so. And I'm like, why the fuck would he say so? Like if his goal was to,
I
I'm gonna
would
cover my
definitely say
bases.
so.
I really like you. I think I'm into you. Like that's where they going if they trying to see what's gonna happen. But if you just want to say, yeah, I really want that, that's a good bubble right there. And you got it up top.
So here's the thing. So
hold up. No, don't go. Here's the thing, because I cut you off, and I think we all interested in these fucking Friday night orgies. What was they called?
Right.
What happened to these Friday nights?
Right.
A picnic basket, a blanket, and what else?
There's a lot of names getting thrown around.
Hold on. So back in the day, I'm single, my best friend's single. We had our own place. We had full-time jobs, like we was handling our business. And after work,
we wasn't broke hoes.
No, we were not broke hoes. We were independent hoes. Thank you.
Yes, I'm waiting for this story. I'm waiting for this story.
She said, listen from the Simba and Pumbaa, too.
We would tell our friends, it was my son's birthday yesterday. His birthday party. So, shout out to Angel for the decorations. So,
yeah.
No, so we would just invite people over, like, hey, it's Friday night after work and our full-time job. We're going to get some drinks and some snacks and come on down. We would come down. We would just have people come over and chill. So if you was a guy that we just wanted to fuck, like, I don't really like you that much, but I would like to fuck you, we would invite them. Come on down. It'll be all sorts of people, like, everybody, come. And we would just sit there and drink and talk and have fun and play. And this is how you get to know your fuck buddy. Because
I missed out on everything growing up.
Yo, what the fuck?
Yeah.
The people. They all just come, play.
Come. Yes.
I'm trying to live through this. I'm trying to live vicariously through this story.
Oh my God, y'all make me had to call.
I need a time machine.
So we would play cards and games and just drinking and chilling, a house party for select people. But if say is 15 people in the house, is one that you want to be your fuck buddy. So you get to
they all swinging.
Feel how he vibe with everybody. Oh, he's cool. So here's the thing: you go out to the museum with Dante, right? And then you come out and fuck that guy. So I'm not having sex with Dante.
And Dante go home dry.
That's it. That's exactly that was.
Is that what you just said? I didn't look at. I'm going through art from the Middle Ages, and I got to go home dry. I had to look at that fucking suits of armor all day, and then somebody else just go grab a key and take a room.
No,
that's what you want from that man. That's what you want from him. That's it. I want to get to know you. You should feel special.
Thank you.
That's the shit I will. No, I will not.
I want to get to know you. You should feel special. Like, I'm actually investing time with you. I'm just over here getting what I need for right now. But with you, I'm talking to you. I'm trying to get to know you. Yes. Like, you should feel special.
And I'm making the CEO of Palmolive rich, or the lotion company rich, while you out there doing all that other stuff.
Yes. How many times I went on dates and then he paid for it and then I go where I gotta go. But it's like, I'm spending time with you. I'm putting in time here.
Yes.
Don't you feel like that? Wow. I'm investing right here.
Don't you be hurt by this.
Let me tell y'all something. That's why men are losing, because women are strategic. That's why men so bitter, because the game been being played on y'all forever, and y'all thought y'all had to hand up, but y'all didn't. And that's why y'all.
I think I want to go back to being an adult
all day long there, because women are strategic.
A hand clap.
Yeah, right. It's all coming out.
From.
It's called reactions.
Yeah, you can't clap. That's why women are strategic. That's why women are winning. That's all you see is a bunch of men. You got the MGTOW men, the incels, and it's like, oh, women, that's all they getting is money. They getting flued out.
Oh, the incels.
And she ain't having sex. Yeah, the incels, she's not having sex. Women are strategic. We've been women. And that's why y'all on the bottom crying up and down social media all day now.
Heartbroken broke.
And that's
you worrying about who I'm having sex with. When you should be worrying about the fact that I'm spending time with you on this date.
Right. And
I should fully be worried about who you fucking. What is
right? Like, I'm looking at all these receipts.
You should never worry about who I'm having sex with unless that's an agreement that we made. Like, are we dealing with anybody else?
Right.
No.
You should never concern yourself with my sex.
I'm not about to. I'm gonna tell you what I don't do in my life. I have never just warmed up somebody else's food and then gave it to them, other than my kids. I'm not about to fucking warm up the pussy for you to go give it to them.
You definitely warmed up, because
I'm sure I did.
You warmed up.
And
I didn't know that I was doing it.
For that. It was ready when they got there.
This is why I didn't date.
Had a good time with you, and then she about to go. You know.
Yeah.
This is why I didn't. But y'all called me wrong when I said it. I didn't do a lot of dating. So
you did a lot of fucking.
my shit was but see, yeah, but
I want all my Valentino's dinners back now, man.
Well,
man.
About this.
The question is, which Valentinos was you? Was you the evening Valentinos or the 3 o'clock in the morning Valentinos?
No, just the evening one.
She was fucking somebody.
To play, and then guess what? She really
liked you. Somebody.
Then she told me she's done with him.
I ain't coming back.
But she like you. This reminds me of the story.
You, then she'll call you when she's done with him. She'll call you like.
Is she gonna clean up first? I hope she showered. Don't call me while it's still in her navel.
You don't know. Just know that you hear that voice on the phone. It's like, damn, she must have really liked me on the date.
Well, she sound real relaxed right now. She sound real relaxed. No, I ain't gonna talk to her.
This reminds me of the stories when you grow up. You feel me? And you know the girl that you know is out there a little bit. As soon as you get with her, now, I want to wait. You done fucked everybody else.
Well, for me? Yeah, no Kim Kardashian. We not waiting.
Now you got morals.
Oh, you definitely waiting unless you try and hear them sirens. You definitely waiting.
Well, no, that's not what I'm saying. Right.
You definitely.
Here's what happened. Get the damn van.
Get the jail shit.
Yes, you did. Get the damn van.
That's crazy because Razor just now, y'all both just now told a secret to the ladies. They gonna be mad at y'all. But that's some.
Men don't please. Men gonna keep on taking women on dates. They gonna keep on.
They gonna keep warming the pussy up.
Please, I can do it this evening.
So how would y'all feel? How would y'all feel opposite? Because I've done the opposite. I've been the one that chill with a chick.
Then you go to unreliable. Yeah.
And then I go to.
This is what happens. I would feel like. That's what he's doing. Like, and if that's not something that I'm okay with, then I will remove myself. But I'm not, that's the game. Like, that is not, you're not my man. I don't expect that all of a sudden, because we going on a date, you don't have anybody to have sex with, and you're not having sex with me, so you're going to have to go somewhere. You ain't my man, so I'm not trying to keep tabs on your penis. No.
But the guy that just grabbed one of Essence's room keys ain't the man either. Like, he just the one for right now.
Ain't nobody say nothing about a room key.
It was all open doors. What are you talking about?
We don't lock doors in this house.
Look, I swear to God, I thought Essence was going to say, tell the truth. When Essence said that story, right? I thought she was like, yeah, it'd be like 4 or 5 of us. She was like, it'd be like 15 of us.
Yeah. It sounds like
y'all know when only
we all at the Playboy Mansion.
Nobody don't be feeling nobody. Is it not be enough people? It's like
what they call them, the kids now call them, Dante, what they call them? The kickbacks.
Yeah.
Kickbacks. And I swear I be looking at the young kids like, yo, that shit seems fun. Like,
y'all they had kickbacks? You didn't do that? You never had friends over and somebody make some punch and somebody make some wings and y'all just chill and eat and drink and chill?
Well, I didn't do too much group stuff.
I guess the relationships, I mean, your friendships, like all of our shit was coming from clubs and shit.
Warming the women up for men. That's what he was doing. He wasn't doing no.
All of our shit.
Somebody owe me some money.
Used to come from clubs. We all coming from clubs, and we might end up at one house and shit like that.
It's the same
thing. As the night progresses, you see so and so dip off. Oh, where's so and so?
I want to know how many women I talked to that had to go home and call Ty. That's what I want to know.
He wasn't calling me.
He's still thinking about this.
I gotta go.
They ate your Valentinos, went over there at a time, and they called me. I'm like, hey, just trying to see, like, did you make it home?
And they took their leftovers with them, so I think they gave their leftovers to Ty too.
Oh, most definitely. If it's almost a whole meal, we're gonna sit afterwards, put that meal in between us, go ahead and eat.
You want some of this shrimp?
Oh, no. Warm it up. It's still good. I definitely.
You leave a date with one person and you be texting him like, "I'll be home in 15 minutes." He be walking outside waiting.
Yes. You already got your stuff because you're single. Like, this is an interview process. I don't stop running my business just because I interviewed you. You're not my forever. Don't come on now. Don't get it confused.
But how much?
She called it a business.
She really did.
It's a business.
It's a lot coming out on this podcast. It's a lot coming out.
You run a business.
So how much?
Everybody got to tune in and see on YouTube and see Dante's face. He looks like the disappointed.
Look, I'm learning a lot. Like she's singing my whole life with her words. Like I don't understand what the hell is going on.
Because the last time I was on here with you, you was like this. You just really couldn't believe the revelations that was taking place.
it's like I was asleep. I was asleep for 20 years. I done missed a whole lot of shit.
Still over there running the meals up. Like I was warming up all these women.
Yes. I just said Valentino's, but I mean, shit. There's a lot of restaurants I don't remember the name of, and a whole lot of stuff.
What do you say, Indian food?
Right. Indian restaurants was hitting. I'm trying.
And I think I bought too many chicken boxes in my life too.
Oh, damn. That was for the kids. The chicken boxes for the kids.
Damn it. Well, it went back a long way. I've been fucking for a long time, so yeah.
You could tell which one's gonna do it though, right? When you take them out on a date and they order some big shit, but they pack up like 90% of it. You can tell they
right. Ty got a whole lot of extra meals.
That ain't true. Y'all always, that's the problem. Y'all be looking and y'all don't never find the clues. That's why y'all be looking and y'all.
It's funny because I was probably the nigga eating the leftovers. Like, babe, what you got?
Right.
Hey, y'all just know.
What does some ass nigga get you?
I gotta get ready for a marathon. I want to eat light because I want to be light. Like,
but afterwards, you smash them. That's that 3 a.m. Valentino's right there.
Right. I'm gonna say this. That's after we done. Them going to eat. I want to eat light, so I just.
But see, that's the thing. I mean, I guess ego comes in because I'm like, well, if she wanted to do something, I'm the option she gonna pick. She definitely shouldn't go and get it from somebody else. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm thinking. But I guess that's all false confidence. I mean, shit. I done got the naan. I got the garlic naan. I know she ain't gonna go nowhere else. I'm right here.
Well,
I done worked out all week.
You
no.
You might be winning because you said earlier. Dante said earlier you ain't buying them no drink, so you might be winning. She ain't gonna go over there and fuck them with a drunk mind, so you good, yo.
Yeah, that ain't helping.
No, she got a drink in the car. What you mean? She pre-gaming. She pre-gaming. The drink is in the car. But the problem is, Dante, is that she needs penis that she know is worth it, and all you did was pay for some garlic knots. Why would I give
I've never buying garlic knots again in my life.
I'm the man. Like I know it's about to go down tonight. I'm talking about.
Well, I'm just saying that if the door opens, I'm going through it. Is what I'm saying. I'm not saying that it's definite, but if the door opens, I'm going through. I'm standing in the doorway. I'm gonna darken that goddamn doorway fully. Ain't no other light coming through.
You trying to get right over there to him because she's texting.
Yeah, apparently I held the door like a goddamn gentleman, and she walked through it by a damn self. Shit, and the door was in Essence house.
But you gotta think it ain't nothing like having somebody that know how to get in.
Exactly.
Yeah, overlap was better.
Feeling and all that. No, just come in with the hammers. Yes.
Right.
Come in with the hammers. Whoa. They were feeling a lot.
All that.
The hammers come through with the hammers.
There ain't just one.
Nobody fucking with Dante and that screwdriver. I need a hammer.
Right. See, Dante, now you got to come and prove that not only can you hold my attention, but you can do more than he can do, because that's my go-to. So to pull me from my go-to, you got to really make me a believer.
Well, I'm always the mental masseuse, so I can talk my way into anything.
I love a mental masseuse, but I need something else to go with that if we talk about forever.
Right, yeah, that all happens.
The bad thing that I heard say, and this is the real true shit. They say, this is what women say. They say good dick comes with a bunch of problems. Good dick is never on the right man. That's what I heard a bunch of fucking women say.
Mm-hmm. That's true.
So I guess it's kind of like who you want to be. And this back to what me and Tay said, like the bad guys be winning anyway. You know, like what's the point of being a good guy? You actually, the bad guys win. They get the pussy and they get everything else that comes with it.
Yeah.
With no type.
No, because they be wanting more. When you cut them off, their hearts be broken. They got to pull a knife out. They ain't winning.
They say it. They say it. I mean, they still got a lot to choose from.
They sitting outside.
You leaving me?
I'm about to say, they sit outside your door. They stalk you. Yes, they do. They keep asking.
Damn, outside your door. Hold up.
Yeah.
Y'all got stalking
more
stories. Nobody.
Yeah, more stories.
Yes.
But they couldn't bring it up when you asked them.
So I cannot talk about it. My stalking story involves guns and some more stuff. So
shit.
It's a Brandy versus Monica.
Okay.
That is not to be talked about, but no. But I don't agree that I don't agree with the bomb dick is attached to the bad guy, to the guy with the problems, because you have to know what it is that you're going in there for. If you are just going to have sex with him, then how he acts does not matter to me. It's just that his penis is good. That's it. It's when you're trying to go for more from a bad guy who has bomb dick that you attach it with that. It's like
he compartmentalizes, right?
Yeah,
okay.
With sex, I've realized with sex, that shit is literally feeling. How you fuck with a person. So of course you got your people that you just fucking, and it's just about the nut. Nobody really cares much.
Yeah, I'm past all that.
But anytime I had girls taken by little dick niggas like that I clearly know was a little dick nigga, because every other chick that done told me that he was a little dick nigga. So you know it's sex, and I know y'all about to say size don't matter. Whatever. That's a whole nother conversation. But what I'm saying is
the motion of the ocean.
Sex.
Yeah, she want the hammers.
Size matters. If it's not a hammer,
don't put that lie out there.
I did not say that. Okay.
Hammers have to be brought.
Dante is bowing out of the dating game. He is slowly bowing out of the dating game.
Look,
hammers.
I need more than one hammer.
Hammers and dinner.
Too gentle.
Oh shit. Okay.
The gentle.
What'd she say?
I'm too gentle.
So, I'm Essence. I got a question. Where's the picnic basket at?
Oh, you want to see it?
she had a golden bar.
That's what I was about to say. Like, did you put it up like on a shelf? Like,
hold on, because I gotta get my charger anyway. Hold on.
Yo, you better not really have.
Oh my god.
Photo albums, all her throwback photo albums.
If that thing got gold trim and she done put wheels on it, I ain't gonna know what to say, man.
So Dante, what have you taken from this to go for your next date? What have you taken from?
Oh, I don't trust nobody now.
Oh, come on now.
No, I gotta be the 3 o'clock guy, or it's over.
Don't do
no,
that.
You know what? I think and well, like I said, everybody got an reliable, so it is what it is. I mean, I if I enjoy the conversation, I enjoy spending time with the woman, then I'm good. You know, I'm past the whole, you know, hitting what they call it, the hit and run thing. I don't want that anymore. So that's a waste of time for me. So if she got to do whatever she got to do until I get there and change her world, then it is what it is.
Yeah, I mean, my thing is you cannot control what she can do outside of you. So this right now, what you going on a date and enjoy the drinks. Oh my lord, she still got.
But she has the fucking picnic, y'all. Gotta watch the YouTube to see the famous, the infamous.
Oh my god!
Subway sandwiches.
Is it notches on the side from all the men from game before?
You got Subway sandwiches and condoms on that.
Is that a lifestyle sticker? She got endorsements. It's got Trojan and latex and lifestyle endorsements. It's like a race car.
No, you open it up.
She said the story is this: if this picnic basket could talk, the story
right.
would tell.
Now, if your husband act up, do you just walk around the house with this? And you sure you? you sure you want to have this argument?
Because it's the computer, I can't. Hold on. I can't get it all the way I want to, so I gotta do it.
It looked like something sticky.
Ain't nothing sticky, okay?
Oh, chill. You know them Subway sandwiches. You know the footlongs be having sticky.
Right.
Oh, she got the glass. That's what I'm saying. They really thought they were special. I love it. They really thought they were special.
Somebody incorporating that into a repertoire. Oh, we're just gonna do the picnic with Chris.
Hey Tay, I figured out.
We can sit outside and eat.
Get you a picnic basket.
I'm all about it.
I'm gonna take a picture for you to post so that everybody can see the inside. I can take the stuff out, but I can't show you the.
Look.
You wouldn't tell me get a picnic basket after the summer's over.
She like the dude on the subway and shit. She like the dude on the subway to just pull up on the subway. You know, they pull out the whole table and stuff. So listen.
She really had. Oh, now girl, you winning me over. So I know they probably thought that you really felt that you were winning me over. Hammers,
she loves me.
Hammers and picnic baskets. There we go.
Oh my God! God, now we just get one more. You can come. You can come to the party.
Hey, yeah, she said that ham ain't big enough.
Right. Oh, did I forget to say sledgehammers?
So you
hold up.
Grass, and this way you can sit down on the grass. I'm gonna send y'all a real picture.
They got pillows too.
Look.
I have pillows.
Y'all, this show has been wonderful. I have enjoyed myself. Make sure you watch the YouTube because Essence is showing all of the essentials that needs to go inside your slut basket. Your picnic basket. Make sure you get you a picnic basket. Look, this has been episode number 16 of the Cause Face Up podcast. I want to thank y'all three for coming through as always. And make sure y'all listen to us. Subscribe, like, heart, all of that stuff on everywhere. Y'all have a blessed day. Thank you.
Oh my goodness.
Bye guys.
The picnic basket.
Say it's done. He is over dating, okay?
It's not gonna happen. It's never gonna happen for me.